The Australian state of Victoria is set to roll out the toughest restrictions the country has seen as it struggles to curb the resurgence of COVID-19. In the past 24 hours, 429 new infections have been reported, along with 13 deaths. The continuing spike in community transmission has raised fears that the infection rate is out of control.
From midnight on Wednesday, Melbourne, the capital of Victoria's state, will close retail, some manufacturing and administrative businesses. This will last for 6 weeks. It's estimated that 250,000 jobs will be lost. This is on top of the 250,000 jobs already lost.
This 6-week period is absolutely critical. We have got to make decisions, very difficult decisions, but we've got to err on the side of doing everything we possibly can to drive these case numbers down.
Some businesses, like meat processing facilities and construction work, can remain open, but scaled down and with extra precautions in place. The closure of businesses is backed by the federal government in the form of a disaster payment.
This pandemic is a disaster, and we need a disaster payment when it comes for people who have to isolate for a period of 14 days through no fault of their own, regardless of what their job they're in and employment they're in. They need that support.
The Victoria government is concerned that many infections are being driven by people who are tested for COVID-19 and return to work before they get the results back, usually 2 days later. The new measures are the most restrictive Australia has seen since the epidemic began. They're in addition to mandatory mask wearing, stay-at-home orders and a nighttime curfew in the city. People are not allowed to travel beyond a 5-kilometre radius of their homes. And those caught breaking the rules can be slapped with a fine of over $1,000. Victoria accounts for some 60% of Australia's total reported infections, which has topped 18,000. 221 people have died.